Well, hey, there you are. Good morning. How you doing today? I have to admit, I'm having a tough time deciding even what to talk about because I am feeling a little bit of a crisis of heart right now. We've had a couple wins. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm really happy that overnight a judge put a stay on the Dark Batman and the Doge Department's ability to have access to the Treasury, but I mean, it seems like a little bit too late. Like, they've already been in there. And as another creator, Sandro Medici, pointed out, like, he didn't go in there with accountants, he went in there with programmers, and they just attached little hard drives all over the place. So whatever they have done might have already been done. Like, we would be remiss in pretending like just shutting them out now and not auditing what they were doing in the first place is sufficient, because it's not. 12 AGs from blue states have filed suits against the DOGE department and Dark Batman, and I'm glad to see it. Like, thank you for using what you do for good, but like, why did you sue him and not arrest him? Right? Like, can't you just at least charge him with something? It's very clear. Like, there's so many lawyers who have put out just on here exactly which rules, statutes, and laws that they have just blatantly broken. Like, it's really frustrating to watch them just get the benefit of the doubt in every situation and like just get it as a result, because we wouldn't treat anybody else that way. And as a result, we are truly sitting ducks on the world stage. Like, they're just making everybody angry, everybody mad, and then taking away all of the people that would be able to protect us from that. And it's because they see themselves as untouchable and they see us as expendable. Because if somebody comes in and does something, it's going to happen to us. It's not going to happen to them. They know that they have Secret Service and all the things. I'm sure that their security is ironclad, even though you wouldn't be able to tell by standing outside of the Department of Education yesterday. Like, yeah, I appreciate you telling us that you can't get in there, but like, why did one skinny dude with a like cartoon band-aid on his neck keep you from going inside? Don't you have security? Don't you have other people that can help keep you safe? Don't you have Secret Service detail or something? And maybe you don't, I don't know. But I'm quite sure you at least have private security. Why are you so threatened by this one bald, skinny guy who said no to you when you had a right to be in there? Why didn't you just push him out of the way? You certainly would to us. If we were trespassing, if we were trying to keep you from getting into your own house and that person looked like me, you would have no problem pushing us out of the way. Why did you stop when he was there? I don't get it. And while I was glad to hear about all of the people who were in the Leaving MAGA movement, like, there's still so many people that are happy about this. They're cheering for this, and it feels like there's nothing that will change their mind, and so many people are just waiting on them to change their mind before they do something, and it's not gonna happen. Like, we have to do something despite the fact that we know for a lot of people it will be unpopular. I know they're not gonna change their mind because freaking J.K. Rowling is cheering all of these horrible policies from over there across the pond. The woman who wrote about Voldemort, the woman who wrote about him coming back and taking over the Ministry of Magic and getting rid of all of the people and discriminating against people who weren't wizards enough. Like, that woman who wrote that story and knew how terrible it was, like, she is pro Voldemort. J.K. Rowling is pro Voldemort. Like, and I know this isn't news, but for whatever reason, like, watching this happen now and all the parallels to that story and seeing her cheer for it, like, it's heartbreaking to me. I mean, this might be just peak millennial me, but like, that's devastating. Because if she can't get it, why would the rest of them get it? She's dedicated her life to these hero stories and the difference between good and evil and light and dark and hope that the good would always prevail, and she's Team Voldemort. It's so sad. So I'm reaching out to you guys for hope today, because like, the little mean voice in my head today just keeps telling me like, it's too late. It's too late. They've already done too much damage, and the people who support them are too far gone, and we're just gonna have to see this all the way through, and then nothing or no one is coming to help us. There is no Elder Wand. There are not 7 Horcruxes, and even if there were, the person who invented them is Team Voldemort. I don't want the Death Eaters to get me and my kids, and I don't want them to get you. So I'm going to keep calling. I'm going to keep doing what I can do. I'm going to focus on my locus of control today. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to pet my dog. I'm going to hug my kids. And just know that I love you guys so much. And I see you, and you are not alone if you're feeling like it's dark today. I'm right there with you. But I can see your light from here, and keep letting it shine, okay? You hang in there. Keep your eyes up. Keep your feet on the ground. I'll see you next time. Ta-da!